Worms. I just opened up a can of those. That's a bar right there, Drake. What is up, y'all? Today, we're gonna do something kind of interesting. So we are in the year 2022, and we have Tyson Chandler Jr. and Udonis Haslem Jr. So obviously, as you know, it's kind of rare. I'm kind of surprised we got two of them, but we did. When you have an NBA player that retires, every once in a while, they'll have like a kid, and it'll be like, and this Tyson Chandler Jr., Udonis Haslem Jr. Like they just get added. I don't know, because I think they would know if they have a junior. That's not the point. Basically, what we're gonna do is kind of follow the career of these two guys and just see what happens. So obviously, right now I'm pulling every single team, but you know. We're going to get into the NBA draft. And so the Hawks have the #1 pick. They do take Tyson Chandler Jr. He went to Virginia Tech. I didn't pick any of this. It was just kind of random generated. He was, where was he? He's the 28th ranked here, so I think he's like 16th in the other places. So we're getting kind of close to where he could get drafted. And he got drafted by the Rockets with the 14th pick. So that's all we're here for. So the Hawks are going to sign Tyson Chandler as well as these two guys. They're auto-generated. Whatever. The Rockets are going to sign Udonis Haslem also. So I don't really need to prove that. It looks like the Rockets had no cap space. $55 million over. And the Hawks have all kinds of cap space. Much of it is dead cap for the Rockets. They have nothing in dead cap either. It's all just trades and stuff. Ooh, I don't want to control it. Oh, they don't have James Harden or Russell Westbrook, do they? Oh, no. Why are they on there twice, then? Oh, that's weird. So we're going to go to, just to show you, like, how crazy some of this is. I don't know. This shouldn't be Giannis. Yeah, this is not Giannis's real life. He's going to make $62 million as a 29-year-old. Anthony Davis is going to make $55 million. A lot of these guys are hitting free agencies. Kawhi's going to make $62 million at 33. Dame's going to make $54 million. I mean, they make so much money now. $62 million as a 37-year-old. It's crazy. So if we go at free agency, see which of these like 99s are actually free agents. Luka does, and he wants $51 million. KD wants $61 million. And it looks like teams are actually going to give it to him. That's crazy. So the Rockets still have Russell Westbrook. They want 41 and 41. I guess he was like the 18th pick, so that makes sense. So they have Mitchell Robinson. Let me guess, he's going to be on like... Oh, he just came. Okay, so random players are just going to have like a random year, the 2019 and 2020, where they're just not where they actually were. So Antonio Blakely is not going to be an 86 ever. Just saying. They have every shooting guard in the world. Oh my. So we get all the way down here. Haslem might not even make it to the rotation. He's one of the worst players. Like, he might just get thrown into the G League. And then they have Nicolo Milli. So now let's go to the Hawks. They have Trey, Clint Capella, and John Collins, and DeAndre Hunter. So they kept their core together. They were good. Oh, so they must have traded for that pick. They were actually very good. That's weird. See, he's on a 1 year. DeAndre Hunter's on a 1 year. And then here's Tyson Chandler. So he'll probably be Collins' backup. We can check to see if he'd be better at small forward. I can play around with that for both players just to help them out. But we're going to simulate to the season. Well, let's take a look at the game plan. So the computer wants to start Josh Green. And then they have a Tyson Chandler who is only a small forward, so we're going to leave him like that. Because, I mean, if they want to play him at shooting guard, they'll just put him there. But he's going to be their sixth man. So he's definitely breaking the rotation. And then the Rockets, he's going to be the 13th man on the roster. So he's not going to see any playing time. Now we're going to get to simming. We'll stop at like the All-Star break. Alright, Luka is MVP. Neither of them won Rookie of the Year. Instead, a different Rocket won Rookie of the Year. We'll take a look at their stats in a minute, but DeMarcus Cousins won 6th Man of the Year. Giannis won Defensive Player of the Year. Most improved player is Robert Williams. Ooh. Whatever. If your stats are that tiny, it doesn't even matter. Monty Williams is Coach of the Year. We'll take a look at the rookie teams. Tyson Chandler Jr. makes the All-Rookie First Team. And our guy on the Rockets, Haslam Jr., is not anywhere to be found. So, we're going to find him. We'll take a look at Chandler's stats real quick. 12, 2, and 5 off the bench is not bad. 50-40 basically, almost. But we'll take a look at the Rockets, and where is he? Did he not play? Oh, he didn't play. Did they have him in the G League? No, they didn't even have him in the G League. He just never played a game. Well, both teams made the playoffs. Rockets are the 3 seed. Hawks are the 4 seed. So we're going to simulate the playoffs. I would assume neither of them win, but you never know. So the Hawks lose in the first round as the 4 seed, and the Rockets do win their first round matchup against the Pelicans. But it looks like they're going to go down to the 7th seed. Maybe not. Ooh. Came back from 3-1. Now they're playing Golden State. We still have Steph Curry. That's all you need to know about them. And the Rockets. So he's going to get he might get a ring before he even plays an NBA game. He just won a championship before he ever... Oh my. How does that work? Does he get the ring or does it just not count? So he's an NBA champion the year before he even plays. That's like, that would be the weirdest thing ever, to say you're a champion before your rookie year. Oh my. So, for the Rockets, Haslam went up 5, so they definitely put him in the G League. Take a look at his badges. That's gonna be so weird. Take a look. I think I passed his badges, actually. Yup. So corner specialist got to silver, but the rest of it is still the same. So that kind of sucks. For the Hawks, Tyson Chandler goes up 5, so he played. So maybe they didn't. Maybe they just didn't use him. He has silver teardropper, silver needle threader. This dude is like a point guard, small forward, basically. And then you got all kinds of defensive badges. He was the all-rookie first team. So really, statistically, Tyson Chandler's having a better career 1 year in. But award-wise, Haslam has had the better career because he already has that championship. So both of them are gonna have increased roles, and the one's might win Rookie of the Year. Who knows? So Luka wins MVP again. This guy wins Rookie of the Year. 13th pick in that draft. Haslam had some pretty decent numbers. We'll take a deeper look into those. Marcus Cousins wins another 6-man. Giannis wins another Defense Player of the Year. DeAndre Hunter on the Knicks wins Most Improved. James Borgo I don't remember who he coaches. Knicks, maybe? No. Hornets. Will we have anybody on any of these teams? Ooh, that junior got me excited. He made the all-rookie second team. There's his stat line. And so he's an NBA champion. And the next year was a rookie. Nice. That's how it's going to look. And then we will take a look at Haslam. No, we are looking at the wrong team. Where is he? There he is. For his second year, 15, 9, and 6. With 1.2 steals. And that puts him as the third highest scorer on the team. So we can see they're the 2 seed now. Other than that, it's almost the exact same. Rockets are the 3 seed again, so this worked for them last time. So the Hawks get out of the first round, 4-0 sweep. The Rockets go to game 7 and lose. They go from a champion to first round exit. And I stopped it, okay. So the Hawks make it to the conference championship. They're playing the 8 seed Bulls. So that's an easy sweep. I wonder who's on that Bulls team. The Hawks down 2-1, now tied at 2. They lose game 5, go to game 7 and win game 7. Trae Young wins Finals MVP. So after the second year of this, they both have a championship. One has an all-rookie first team. Now his championship is worth more, by the way, in my eyes, because he was part of that team. Whereas the Rockets won one. He was on a championship team, and then he was on the rookie second team. So once again, I would assume that both teams bring their players back. We're going to do one last season of simming, and then after that, we'll call it quits for this video. Tyson Chandler is a 91, so he's better than his father ever was. You can see gold teardropper. Now he has bronze difficult shots, gold needle threader. He's got some guard badges out here, honestly. And those defensive badges are starting to get to defensive and rebounding badges are getting to silver. As for they added some big guys. So his role can get smaller as he is an 83 gold corner specialist. Yeah. So are both these guys gonna have a role? Haslam is the 7th man. Now, Haslam was drafted to a better team. Chandler's gotten a bigger role right off rip. And he's one of their 2 untouchables, and he's a 4.5 star. Alright, can one of them make an all-star? And only one of them, so that can be the difference? Tyson Chandler Jr. made it. Tyson Chandler was the number 1 pick. Obviously, he was always going to be better than him. We're still going to compare these two because conveniently, we just got 2 juniors. Luka can, give this award to somebody else. That'd be nice. Don't know who this is. We don't have a rookie anymore. It doesn't matter. Zach LaVine, 6th man of the year. Who is the starter then? This is what I was talking about earlier. We're it's okay, whatever. That was so long ago. I want to know who the starter is on that team. Giannis likes to block shots. And then I think that's he's one of the top guys, isn't he? Yeah. Frank Vogel. We have some. Tyson Chandler Jr. made the All-NBA second team. What was the stats? 24 and 9. Was he in the 50-40-90 club? Yes, he was. Nice. And then I would assume, yeah, we'll check. Like, Houston is consistently like that same seed. We're gonna check. Not the. There we go. Haslam Jr. 16, 5, 2, and just over half a steal a game. He was also 50, 40, 90 club. He's almost 50, 50, 90 club. Got the 50, 40, 90, or 50, 40, 90 club. Is not impressive for 2K. Almost everybody makes it. Well, Sim, let's see if the Hawks or the Rockets can win a championship. I think the Hawks can do it. The Hawks can definitely go back-to-back here. Houston's out of the first round already. The Hawks are down 3-2, so that's not looking good for their chances. They tie it, they go to Game 7, and they lose. So now maybe the Rockets can get a second championship. And Houston goes to Game 7 and wins against the 8 seed Phoenix. It looks like tied 2-2 up for Game 5, go to Game 7, and they're back in the championships. And before this ends, they're up 3-1. I want to see who's starting over Zach LaVine. They're starting Dante DiVincenzo, and Spencer Oliver over him. Okay, whatever. So the Rockets win. Okay, Russell Westbrook wins 2 rings. The Rockets after Harden leaves, so Haslam has 2 rings. And he averaged, oh, that's per 36, I was going to say. So he has 2 championships, one of them he played in. He's on the all-rookie second team. However, Tyson Chandler only has 1, but he's an all-star and has already made an all-NBA team and an all-rookie first team. So I'll let you guys decide who had a better career so far through these first 3 years. Outside of that, I am out. Peace.